Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here, and I'm back with another figure review. Today I have another Marvel Legends figure and another Captain America figure. This is from the Captain America the Winter Soldier wave. This is the Marvel Now Captain America figure. Really great figure, and I figure it's a perfect time to have a review of a figure like this, because as I'm recording this, we're less than a week away from the 4th of July, which is, of course, it's America's birthday, and it's that day just screams, America and Americana. Also happens to be my birthday, but I digress. We're not here for that. We're here for this figure. It's a great figure. We'll give you a look at the figure in a moment. First, let's show you the packaging. Very standard Marvel Captain America. This was from the Mandroid Build-A-Figure wave. We got the warning, choking hazard, all that stuff. Here's the bubble where the figure would be. Marvel Legends Infinite Series. Marvel Now Captain America. It's Hasbro logo. And you have this Captain America image, which is the movie version. And I'll flip this around. We got a cool image of the figure itself. Marvel Legends logo, Marvel Captain America, and a little mini bio here. Marvel Now Captain America. No matter how often Arnim Zola's twisted creations beat him down, Steve Rogers will always stand up. And we go down here, and so you can see how early this figure came. The movie figures aren't even shown yet on the back of the packaging. We have, and then here's the Captain America figure that I'm reviewing now. I still would love to find this Red Skull figure. Okay, and we have the Mandroid Build-A-Figure. Very cool. Okay, so there's the packaging. Now on to the figure itself. Really good figure. I've been wanting a newer comic book version of Captain America for a while. I have some, but they're just a little outdated now. So I think this is a really good comic book version if you're looking for one. And you can see this being more of a comic book version, the colors are brighter and more vibrant, but they just really stand out and pop. And you can see there's the head sculpt and that big white A on the side, on the front there, and the wings again painted on the side, get a little more prominent than say the movie versions. And we just pan up and down. Paint apps are very clean for the most part, and you can see just the brighter blues and the reds, just very comic booky. And okay, now besides the red, white, and blue, we do have the brown on the belt, which, a little more paint apps on that would have been nice, like at least on the belt buckle, but again, minor gripes. I do like this, the black. It's a nice contrast to the red, white, and blue, and you got this sort of like almost like maybe a military, Kevlar or like body armor or something. Just adds to the costume, makes it more of like a uniform, and leading to protecting Captain America a little bit more. I'll show you the back. Take the shield off. Show you the back again. Obviously there's the peg hole, which is used for the shield. And I always loved this detail on Captain America figures. This sort of like almost looks like a scales or something on like a snake or a lizard. I don't know, something about it. It's very classic Captain America. But one thing with this costume, it's sort of, I've noticed, it's kind of a combination of modern uniforms that he's had and older uniforms, so you get kind of like a mishmash. Very cool. Okay, we'll go over the articulation. Articulation is great for this guy, except for one problem that I have with it. The head is like a ball joint, so you got left and right, and you do have an extra hinge joint there, so you can look down a decent amount, and you can look up. Ball joints at the shoulders, so we go up, and for so forwards and backwards, you have the bicep swivel, double hinge joints at the elbows, swivels at the wrists, hinge joints at the wrist, which mine are very tight. They do move, you know, pretty good, but I just want to be careful not to break these figures. We do have the ab crunch. It's kind of like a ratchet joint, and you got a great range of motion there, and you could probably hear the clicking. So good range of motion there. Now here's the problem that I have. There's no waist swivel. This does not move. That's it, and that is a big bummer. That's kind of a letdown for me. That would make this figure a 10, in my opinion. It's like a 9.5, but waist swivel would have made it a 10. Hip joints that move out, you know, okay amount, decent amount. Kicks forward, kicks back. So you got that. You have the upper thigh swivel, double hinge joints at the knees. You got the boot cut, hinge joints at the ankles, and you do have the ankle pivot there. Okay, so great figure. Now, as you saw before, the shield has the peg, which goes into the peg hole, which I'll show you that again, which I really like because it's something that you see a lot on Captain America. I like it when they do this with Captain America figures because it's something that you see a lot with in the comic books and the cartoons. He's done it in the movies. It's a very classic look that you'll see him. He'll store the shield when he's not using it, or if he's riding a motorcycle or something with the shield on his back. So I love that whenever they include that in a Captain America figure. Now, with the accessory, you have the peg, but you do have the ability to take it and you turn this like that, and then you get a clip for the wrist. So you simply clip it on, let's see, clip it on there, and there you go. Fix the wrist there, and now it's on, and it stays on pretty well. It's not super tight, it's not super loose, and now he's ready for battle. And he can, you know, get him in all kinds of poses with it, and it just looks really good. For the most part, the one thing though, in my opinion, I think it's maybe a little small. See, we'll show you. Here's a comparison. This is from the Age of Ultron Captain America, the movie version, and this is a lot bigger. And this one still looks okay, but I feel it's a little small. I think this is maybe a better size, but that's a personal thing. It's just my opinion. You know, some people want it to be, maybe would want a smaller shield. Some people want it bigger. I don't know. It's your personal preference. So you have that accessory. The only other accessory that he has is the Mandroid part, which I was very excited to get that on my Mandroid and finish him. So he comes with the head, and I'll just show you what it looks like there. So there's the head, and it really sits in there. It's very sunken in. So that's the only other accessory. Now I'm going to do a review on the Mandroid probably right after this, so I'll give you a closer, better look at this. So overall, this is a great figure. Like I said, if it had a waist swivel, it would be a 10. Other than that, I love it. I think it's great. You know, I'm such a big fan of Captain America. I love adding Captain America figures to my collection. One figure that I would love to have is that figure that was, I think, was a Walmart exclusive from the first Avengers movie. And then I would have sort of all the movie Avengers, or the movie versions of Captain America. So maybe one day if I ever find it at a decent price, maybe loose, you know, hey, we'll see. But right now, I'm very happy with my Captain America collection as it is. This is a great figure if you're a Captain America fan. If you want a good comic book style version, I think this is a good one to pick up. And it's worth the money. It's not too pricey right now. You can get them 20, 21, 22, somewhere in there. That's where I've seen it. So, you know, happy hunting there. And if you like this review, if you like this video, please, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And stay tuned. I got some good videos, some fun stuff coming your way. So stay tuned. take care, have a good day, and Avengers Assemble!